I'm going to show you how to write a distance program for your graphing calculator so that you can check your answers to the problems that we've been doing in class. Now, in order to do this, we have to set up variables to represent our numbers in the calculator. And so for my first ordered pair, I'm going to have capital A for x of 1 and capital B for y sub 1. And for my second ordered pair, I'm going to have capital C for x of 2 and capital D for y sub 2. And then I can plug them into the formula for finding distance. I want to start by hitting the program key and going over to new because I need a new program. And then it asks me for a name. Remember, I asked you to use your initials or something distinct when you wrote it, so I'm going to do SK, my initials, and then I'm going to put a capital D for distance, and then I'm going to hit enter. And now I've named my program and I can start working on the program. First, I have to have this information inputted, so I need to have the calculator ask me. So I'm going to go Input Output under Program and go to Prompt, and then prompt the calculator to what it needs to ask me for. And so I'm going to go alpha A, comma, alpha B, comma, alpha C, comma, alpha D. And so it's going to ask me for each one of these, and then it's going to store that information into my calculator, so I'm going to hit enter. And now I need to do the calculation with these numbers, so I'm going to go second and the square root symbol so I can get that. Notice it put a parenthesis here. If you have the new operating system and it doesn't put a parenthesis there, you need to add one there. So I'm going to add a parenthesis, and I'm going to go alpha A minus alpha C parenthesis squared, and that's my x of 1 minus my x of 2 plus parenthesis alpha B minus alpha D close parentheses squared, and that's my y sub 1 minus y sub 2. And then at the end I want to put a parenthesis, and that parenthesis is showing that I'm at the end of my radical. Now I need to store that information somewhere, so I'm going to hit the stow key, which is down here, and that says to store it, and I'm going to store it as x so that I can retrieve it later. And so I'm going to hit enter. Okay. Now once I've stored that information, I have to be able to display it, so I'm going to go back to Program, Input Output, and this time I'm going to go down to 3, which is Display. And I want to display the result of my calculation, which is x, and then I'm going to hit enter, and I'm done with this program. So I'm going to get second quit. I'll try this again. Second quit, and now I can use my program. I'm going to hit Program, and this time instead of new, I'm going to execute my program, so I'm going to hit enter. And then it puts the program name up here, and I want to enter so that it asks me a question. Now it's prompting me for my A value. Now my A value is 3, enter. My B value is 4, enter. My C value is 8, enter. And my D value is 12. And then it does the calculation, stores it in X, and then displays it. And so my answer would be 9.434 if I was rounding it to thousands decimal places. Okay? Give it a try. See if you can get it to work for you. There's lots of ways to do it. If you have any questions, there's lots of YouTube videos and other things online that you can check out.